Hey, what's up, Garship and Rockstars? It's your girl Ashley from ReloGeek.com, and on today's podcast, we're talking about why you guys are letting auto transport leads slip through your finger. You guys have been asking me a lot lately about how do you convert clients? You're getting clients on the phone, which is excellent, and that's like once you get them on the phone, that's the biggest obstacle as a salesperson. And ultimately, one of the biggest things that you guys are getting wrong is forgetting that you guys are salespeople. Now, I am the anti-salesperson. I hate the term sales. I don't like to be called salespeople. I don't like when salespeople call me. I shut them off. I don't like when they knock my door. But the truth of the matter is you have to do sales right. And there's a right way, and then there's the salespeople way. And the way I choose to do sales is just by really caring about my clients. So if I can give you guys one takeaway that's going to help change the way you interact with your auto transport leads. And this is something that I talk about in my course, Relo Academy. In the first class package, you get access to my Ship More Cars selling system, which pretty much breaks down the whole sales process, the how you craft the right emails, and how do you the things that you say, the calling scripts and things like that you get when you purchase the first class package for Relo Academy. Just as a shameless plug, if you guys want to find out more information or purchase a package, just head on over to reloacademy.com. That's RELO academy.com. Now, if I can give you one takeaway that I tell my students there, that is handling objections. A lot of you guys get these clients on the phone and they're jazzed up, ready to go, but then they have objections. And maybe one of the objections is, I hear what you're saying. I need to talk to my husband or my wife. Or maybe the objection is, I'm not ready to ship my car right now. Or maybe the objection is, I need time to think about it. Now, obviously, if they're not ready to ship their car and it's July, and they're not shipping until September, or maybe it's January and they're not shipping until, the next month, the following month after January, February, then you kind of put yourself in a position, but there's still things you can do. One of those things is when you get an objection, find out more information from the client. So I'm just going to, for the sake of this podcast and not making it drag out too long, I'm going to give the example that if they say that they're not shipping their car right now and that they were just getting quotes. Well, one of the things that I used to like to do is say to them, well, okay, I completely understand that. Is it possible for me to follow up with you in a couple of weeks just to see where you are in the process? I would like to send you a couple of emails. I have some information that I'd like to send to you that'll help you on your journey to shipping your car. Whether or not you choose me, that's your choice. But it's just really helpful stuff. I'm not trying to push you or sell to you. I just want to send you some stuff that's going to help you. And usually they will say, oh, yes, I would love that. And if in the event they say, oh, no, I'm not interested, thank you for your time, and you see that they're really just not interested, then you let them go. However, if they are interested, then you just double check their email address. You say, well, let me just make sure I have the correct email address on file. Is it, support@relogeek.com? And they say, yeah, that's perfect. You can send it to me. Okay, well, thanks, such and such. And I'm going to get you out. I'm going to send you an email as soon as we get off this call. That's just going to, with some helpful tips with shipping your car, and then I'll follow up with you in a couple of weeks just to see where you're at and if you have any questions, because I'm here as your advisor. I'm here to help you with anything that you need, or I'm here as your consultant. I'm here to help you with anything that you need, whether you need help with moving companies, whatever it is. So that's just the easy way to get them to open up and to allow you to really sell to them. Now, the thing with that is you need to have templated emails already set and ready to go. So when this happens, you're not writing up an email, but that's for a podcast for another day. So pretty much as a recap, to sum it all up for you guys, is you need to be able to handle these objections. And the quickest tip that I can give you to handle the objections, think about all the objections beforehand. So right now, when you get off this podcast, sit down, think about every single objection that a client could potentially have in one column. And then the other column, write how you can answer that objection. What would you say? So this way, when it comes up, it's fluent. You're just spitting it out and it comes natural to you, opposed to you trying to think of a way to handle it. That way you're prepared. And I used to like to compare it to football. You always want to play, offense instead of defense. So in this case, by playing offense, they say the team that possesses the ball the longest is the team that wins the game. So in this case, if you're playing offense, you have everything in your arsenal already. So when it comes up, you are ready to go. So I hope this podcast helps you Again, I'll leave the link to Relo Academy in the description. If you want to know more about converting leads and you want me to talk more about this, I'm thinking it's summertime, so let me do a little lead series. If you would be interested in that, leave that in the comments below and give me your specific questions you have that you want me to answer. And I'll look through them and see if I can answer some of them. Obviously, as I said, all of this stuff is pretty much covered in Relo Academy 2.0. In the first class package. So definitely head on over there and check it out. Thank you guys for listening. If you like this podcast, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next podcast or video. I'm Ashley from ReloGeek.com. Now get out there and make moves happen.